Hi there guys, welcome back to the next video in my Kanto Solo Run series, where I aim to solo the game with a Pokemon chosen by our randomizer wheel. Let's recap the rules and get straight back into it. First off, the wheel decides which is 3 Pokemon, choose one of the 3 and we do the run with that Pokemon. Secondly, I can only use that Pokemon in battle, but I can catch utility Pokemon for HMs. Third, I can't heal in battle using items, but healing outside of battle is allowed, and moves like Recover and Rest also allowed. Fourth, I can use the Badge Boost glitch, because it's kind of unavoidable in Gen 1. Finally, I can use TMs and HMs. Now let's recap, let's get on with the video.
Right, let's get another spin on the wheel. Let's see what we're going to get today. Let's see what the first one... Ninetales. Considering we've already done the Arcanine run, that could be a good comparison. Let's see what we got in the second. And second up is Staryu. Now that I've seen other people do, and it's an absolute beast at these runs. Let's see what we got in the third one. Oh no. Am I going to do this to myself? We're doing Kakuna. I'm really going to regret this, choosing Kakuna for this, I think. So, let's do a little bit of a recap on what Kakuna is, basically, in Gen 1. So, when you start off with Kakuna at level 1, or level 5 as your starter's Pokemon starts off as, it only knows one move. And it's the only move it'll ever learn throughout the whole game, and that is Harden. So you're probably thinking, how the hell are we going to actually be able to even get through any of the game? How are we going to be able to beat any trainers? And there's only one other thing that you can do, and that is use Struggle. I'm not lying to you, this is going to be a complete struggle run. And I feel like as I start this, I'm going to be regretting this so much, so aptly named, Kakuna is going to be called Failure. So I will spoil the video for you in a little way right now. There is a certain part of the game that it is going to be impossible to get past. I mean absolutely completely impossible. We are not going to be able to get to Elite 4. We are not even going to be able to get anywhere close to Elite 4. There are about 5 Pokemon in this generation where it is, as far as I'm aware, completely impossible to solo run the game with. So we're going to have to change this up a little bit. The 5 Pokemon are Weedle, Kakuna, Caterpie, Metapod, and Magikarp. And the specific reason why these Pokemon can't beat the game. Weedle in itself can actually get further than the other 4. But the reason why they can't get past a certain point in this game is because Struggle and Harden, or the other moves they get, which I think are Tackle and Splash across the other, and String Shot, they're all normal type moves. So if you're familiar with the game, you can probably guess which part of the game I'm talking about that is just impossible to get past. But moving back into Kakuna as itself here in this run, the only way we can safely gain levels is to use up all of our Hardens against a Metapod, and then we can go and use Struggle and take out Pokemon. That's the only way we can really get experience. And before we can even go against any of the trainers, I had to be level 11. And the problem isn't how much damage I do and how much damage Struggle does in recoil. The problem is how many Pokemon each of these trainers have. Because if you've got to split out taking damage for yourself with Struggle, it means that you're also losing HP gradually across that battle. It's Struggle, I think it does maybe about a quarter of whatever damage you inflict. So if you did 30 damage, you would do around about 7 or 8 damage. It's probably not the best multiplier, but either way. It took us till level 11 to beat our very first trainer. And as you can see here, we're 2 hours and 11 minutes in. Every time that I get low health on Struggle, I have to go back to a Pokemon Center, so this takes ages. Finally, when we're at level 13, we'll give the junior trainer a try in the gym, and we'll see how we actually do. So at level 13, we can quite comfortably take down the Diglett, but we've only got 4 HP left for the Sandshrew, which of course takes us out. So we're going to have to be much higher level for this. I actually backtracked myself here and go to fight the rival. I wanted to see what level it would take for a Cocoon to be able to beat his Pidgey and his Charmander. Because at this point in the game, Charmander doesn't have Ember. Or does he? I think it does actually have Ember. So, as you can see here, taking down the Pidgey seems quite average. We can do that quite consistently, but taking down that Charmander, yeah, we're going to need a lot more HP, and HP is going to be the most key stat for us. I mean, of course, we want more attack, we want more defense, but having more HP gives us more chances to be able to take out more Pokemon and survive a battle long enough to be able to do enough damage. So on this attempt at level 15, we get to Charmander with 21 HP, and he consistently uses Scratch, but because of that Growl, we actually won the battle. So at level 15, a Kakuna can, with struggle strats, beat the second rival, I guess. 1.8, I think J-Rose calls him. So we're going to go back to Brock's gym. Let's see how we do against the junior trainer. So at level 17 at this point, we're hours into the game here. This is taking me... I'm doing this on 2 times speed, so whatever end time you see at the end of this run, just divide that by half, and that's how long this actually took me to do. So at level 17, we actually beat the junior trainer. So 3 hours 14 minutes in. Once I've been healed up, I go back to Brock. And level 17, let's see how we do against the Geodude and the Onix. And I am going to speed this up a little bit more, just so you're not just sat around watching a struggle battle. But we're not, because the Geodude sets up defense curls, we're not doing near enough damage to be able to comfortably take it out. Like, with him actually using tackle quite a bit, we're losing more health than we're dealing out. So I went back and trained, because that's the only thing I can do. There's no other trainers I can battle, there's no moves I can learn. And at level 21, we come back against the Geodude. And you can see the battle's going a bit differently, but we're still losing a hell of a lot of HP. And I'm wondering, if we can get to at least 30 HP and beat it, we need some clutch crits to be able to do this. If we don't get to 30 HP and take it out, we're actually going to be around 20. Oh, probably even less right now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this attempt. We don't even take out the Geodude at this attempt. So, what level do you think I'm going to have to be able to beat Brock? 22, 23, 24. I start going into this battle with a few hardens just to see if that makes any difference whatsoever. But by doing that, the Geodude also has time to get some defense curls up. So his attack, we're pretty much just dealing 1 damage per hit each here, but I'm losing 2 because of struggle. So while I am doing better in terms of the amount of HP I've got left here, I'm not doing enough damage right now to feel like this is going to go my way. And I've still got Onix to beat after this, and Onix has Bide, and I've got Struggle. So every turn I have to attack, and if he uses Bide, he's just going to decimate my Kakuna here. So at level 24, we can take down the Geodude. And now he uses Bide, you're going to see how much damage this now does. Flipping heck. There's no way we're taking out this Onix at level 24. So what can we do? We have to go and level up even more. So what level do you think? 26? Possibly. We've got a lot more HP than we were at 24, so that might work in our favour. But this is still going to be, I mean, ignore the pun, a struggle. That's a very bad pun. But at level 26, we've comfortably taken out the Geodude, and we've got, 43 HP left to do the Onix in? So, because the Onix doesn't actually increase its defense, we can do more damage per hit. And thankfully, for now, he's only using Tackle and Screech. I mean, Tackle would be the most preferable, because Screech lowers my defense massively. But we're on 10 HP here. If he uses Bide, this is over. But we do it with 6 HP left to spare. I did try this at level 25, and honestly, it didn't go anywhere differently. We need those extra levels, we need those extra points of HP. One of the more annoying things about this as well, I did go through, just so I know, I did go through Mount Moon and battle. On this run, I did battle every single trainer that is possible to be fought. Just because I know that training in the grass takes a lot longer than going against a trainer. But going back to my point, the most annoying thing about this run is just the fact that I have to keep going back to the Pokemon Center every single time I get on low health. So I got to that rocket there, and I was on quite low health, so I didn't have any potions at this point, and I had to keep going back to the Pokemon Center outside of Mount Moon. When we finally get through Mount Moon, we're against Misty here. We're level 30, and as you can see here, we've taken about 40 HP off ourselves, but as soon as Misty Starmie uses Water Gun or any type of water move, it's just decimating us. And I'm not lying when I say that every time you're seeing one of these battles, I've probably done the battle about 10-20 times more just to see if I get better luck, which I know isn't consistent, but yeah, even that. So Misty, even at level 32, doesn't work, so I'm going to go into Survival and see whether we have any difference here. The Sand Attack is going to cripple us here. We're at 50 HP, Abra is a free battle, and it goes down in 1. Rattata doesn't go down in 1, which is not good, and now we've got 10 HP for the Charmander, so this is impossible on that one. So the only other thing I can do, considering I can't beat both Gym Leader and the rival, I can't progress, I have to go and train up. And this takes ages, because the Pokemon here, the best Pokemon to get experience against is the Sandshrew. Even if it is level 6, it gives you more experience than the Spearows. So yeah, now we've leveled up a bit. What level do you think we've had to be to get past the rival on Nugget Bridge? We've had to be level 36. We'd need to be twice the level of the Pidgeotto, and we still don't even do half damage with Struggle. But annoyingly, it uses Quick Attack there, so we have lost a hell of a lot of HP against Pidgeotto. Abra is a free battle. And Rattata, as long as we can take it out in 1, can we? We do, we take it out in 1, so we've got 24 HP for the Charmander. It does have Ember now, so if it uses Ember, but we get a crit, so we win. Level 36, and it took us to beat the rival on Nugget Bridge with a Kakuna and Struggle strats. I can't tell you how much right now this run is tearing my hair out, and I've made a commitment to try to do the first 151 Pokemon solo run, so I've got 4 more of these ones that I'm preparing myself for, but I'm going to try and space them out even if they come up on the wheel. So Staryu here goes down quite easily. We're at level 36. We've beaten all the trainers that we can possibly do, apart from past Nugget Bridge. If we lose here, then we're going to have to go and level up against them. Bubble Beam comes out, and yeah, we've not won this one. So we're going to have to go against the trainers on Nugget Bridge. And you can see here, after battling all those trainers, we've only got up 1 level to this point. We've still got 1 more trainer after this this little youngster. Coming up against Sandshrews is great because they give you quite a bit of experience, and we get level 38. And Failure, you are not allowed to evolve on this run. I'm very sorry. I'm interested to do a Beedrill run when it comes up though, because strangely, out of the two of like Butterfree and Beedrill, I always preferred Beedrill. I just thought it looked cooler, and because Ash used a Butterfree in the anime as well, I always thought, not enough love's given to Beedrill. It always gets depicted as a villain, so I preferred Beedrill. Okay, so now we've beaten every possible trainer we can. Let's see if we can beat Misty. So Struggle takes out the Staryu in 1 hit. That's fantastic. Starmie comes out. She uses Extra Fem, which is great. Means we haven't been hit. And then Struggle again. Bubble Beam comes out. That's not good, but it doesn't do that much damage. And as long as she keeps missing or using low-powered attacks, we should win. Come on. Yes, we do. So it took us to level 38 to beat Misty. I've never had to be level 38 to beat Misty before. This run's going to be so long. So if you thought the Misty battle was hard, imagine how bad this one's going to be. So we had to struggle on Nugget Bridge against the rival. So we're level 41 after beating all the trains we possibly could. Haven't been out to the area east of Vermilion yet. We've beaten all the trains on the SSN, and that's got us to level 41. And we've got 2 more Pokemon to take out. We've only got 55 HP left. 33 HP could take out the Charmeleon, I think. But it uses Ember. And because I'm a bug type, Charmeleon is always going to use Ember. So there's only one thing to do, and that's go and train up. So let's go beat all the trainers out on the east of Vermilion. And let's see how we do next time. I beat all the trainers, and then I had to battle some Pokemon as well. Thankfully, his Drowsy's out that way, so now we're level 45. And it sickens me to see that I'm level 45 at this point in the game. But we are using Failure. He is not very good. And we're just going to have to see how we do. Because the only thing we can do is struggle. It's literally all we can do. There is an argument to say that I could leave like 2 PP of hard in there, just so my defense is a little bit higher, but honestly, by the time I've used 2 hardens, the rivals have probably, trainers have probably like attacked me twice by then and taken off the HP that I would have saved. So it makes no difference really. Struggle strats the entire way, that's all we can do. Okay, so now we're on to Surge. We're at 11 hours 47 in-game minutes in here. This is about 5, nearly 6 hours of my own time it's taken me to get to Lieutenant Surge, which has never happened for me before. But this is the first time we're going against him. We're level 45. And Struggle is not going to be a one-hit on the Voltorb. Sonic Boom is not good. It does a lot of damage for this point in the game. And I need to... My HP is my most valuable asset right now. Pikachu goes down in 1 because his defenses are trash. And Raichu, is it going to be a one-hit cure? It's not. Oh, this is going to be close. Can we do it, please? Yes, it uses Growl. Okay, so... Even with Kakuna struggle strats, we beat Surge first time. Which, it's probably the gym leader I lose the least against. So, moving over to Rock Tunnel. I actually wanted to show this battle because I completely forgot this guy was around. This guy's got 2 Beedrills. I just wanted to see how well a Beedrill will do against a Kakuna that's over-leveled, and fair to say it doesn't do that well. But, to be fair, we're nearly 2.5 times its level. Can't really complain, I guess. But it does do a considerable amount of damage to us, considering we have to use Struggle twice, but they also give you a lot of XP, so if you do need a lot more XP at this point in the game, I would recommend going against the Beedrills. They're actually kind of easy. Okay, so going up to Rock Tunnel, we've got the last junior trainer. I have literally battled every single trainer that I've come across, and Rock Tunnel is going to take a while because there's a lot of hikers in there. So I'm going to be having rock level battles, but I'm a lot higher level. And yeah, the Rock Tunnel takes me quite a while, I've got to be honest, because every time I have skipped it, but every time that I have gone to battle a trainer, I've had to go back to the Pokemon Center, and that just increases the amount of play time. It's even at this point here, I actually saved my potions for the end of Rock Tunnel, just so that I could battle these trainers here before going into Lavender Town. Nearly forgot the name of the town there. Anyway, now we're in Lavender Town. I'm going to see how we do against the rival. I'm not imagining it's going to go well. We are level 50 now, and we can take out the Pidgeotto in 2 hits. The Execute puts us to sleep, and even though it's not doing much damage, the fact it's just doing barrage, and every time it's hitting five times pretty much, it's just whittling down our health. We are not going to win this battle. He's got 3 Pokemon left, and Hydro Pump takes us out. So, move on to Celadon, and we go against every trainer in Erica's gym. We need those levels, we need that experience, so it's easier to get it against the trainers. And just like the Execute before, this one puts us to sleep. So now we heal up with a Super Potion. Let's go against Erica, see how we do. I'm not imagining we're going to win first time, but I am interested to see what level we need to be to beat her. So Victory Bell's going to go down in about 2 to 3 struggles. Oh, it's going to be 4. Oh, no, even more, she's used Super Potion. That's annoying. We have not got enough HP to do this now. If she hadn't have used Super Potion there, we might have had a chance. But nah, we've got nowhere near enough HP for the Vileplume. Okay, so the only other place that really has any trainers right now is the Rocket Corner. So let's go there and beat everything. Might as well, we've got nothing else to do. We can't go and... the only other thing we could do is go and battle wild Pokemon, and that takes ages, so I'd rather go and battle all these trainers first and get that experience. Failure, you're not allowed to evolve. Okay, so let's go into the Rocket Corner. When I was thinking about it as well, I beat all the trainers in the Rocket Corner, and then I realised there's one other place that I could go to get some experience from trainers, and that's the Fighting Dojo. So, if you haven't realised by the fact that we're nearing the end of this video, the place that you can't get past with Kakuna is Lavender Tower. And the reason why you can't progress any further than that is because you need the Self Scope, but there are ghost trainers in Lavender Tower. Struggle is classed as a normal move, so it doesn't hit ghost types, and that's our only attacking move. So it's actually impossible to progress further than Lavender Tower. So when it comes to these runs with likes of Weedle, Kakuna, Caterpie, Metapod and Magikarp, I am going to have to make the end goal Lavender Tower. I think I've seen other people do Weedle and get past Lavender Tower, and that's due to one move. Oh, we lose here against Hitmonchan. Oops. Okay, so 13 hours in. Yeah, it's possible for Weedle to actually get past Lavender Tower because it has the move Poison Sting, which does hit ghost types. So I'm interested to do, out of the 5, I'm interested to do a Weedle run because I want to see how far I can get. I think the furthest I've seen other people get is, I think, Giovanni, and even at level 100, I don't think they can beat Giovanni's gym. So now we've literally beaten every single trainer at this point. I'm not kidding. Every single trainer we could possibly go and beat, we've gone and beat them. Let's see if we can beat Giovanni. The Onix goes down, we've lost 63 HP. Horn attack is not the greatest thing. Does it not have tail whip at this point? I might have to double check that. Oh, jeez. For 33 HP, we're not going to be able to take out Kangaskhan with this. Nope, uses bite. We've lost. Okay, so what level do we need to be? So we're at 14 hours. We've gone and leveled up a little bit more now. So what level do we have to beat? We've got Erica, we've got Giovanni, and we've got the rival in Lavender to beat. They're the last 3. We're so close to the end of this run right now. So at level 57, let's see how we do against Erica. Uses Wrap, that's fine. Rather use a Constrict because then we can still attack. Come on, don't hit me too many times. We do outspeed. There we go. So we've lost quite a bit of health there. Come on. So Tangler comes out. Constrict's good. And I reckon we're going to be around about 60 health. Yeah, 62 health here. To go against Vileplume. Is this going to be enough at level 57? Please. Oh, Petal Dance, no. Oh, it doesn't do very much. We double resist. Come on, get confused and hit yourself. Yes, we win. We win. So level 57 Kakuna can beat Erica. But you're probably wondering right now, what level do we need to beat Giovanni and the rival here? Well, it's considerably more. The main factors that determine these battles is the amount of HP we have, luck, and how many hits we actually get in. So out of the two, Giovanni does have high level Pokemon, but because the rival has more Pokemon in his party, the battle's actually a lot harder. And of course, Gyarados has Dragon Rage, which doesn't help us as well. We do outspeed the Kadabra, but this is going to take ourselves out. Yeah, so we need to be more high leveled. So we're going to go back against Giovanni. We're level 60 now at this point. Let's see how we do. So it's a good thing that he uses Rock Throw. It does do quite a bit of damage to us, but it's got low accuracy, so it doesn't hit most of the time. And on this occasion, I actually get through the Onix without taking any damage from him, only damage from Struggle. Annoyingly though, the Rhyhorn only seems to spam Horn Attack, and I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's got other moves, but at once never saw it use anything but Horn Attack. So now we're at 30 HP, Comet Punch comes out, and finally we beat Giovanni at level 60. At this point in the run, I was tearing my hair out. We actually don't need the Silver Skull because we're not going to be able to get to the point of using it. There's only one thing left to do, and that's beat the rival. So we've gone in at level 62 at this point, and thankfully he uses a potion, meaning we actually we lose the least amount of health that we possibly could have there. Struggle takes out Execute, the Hypnosis doesn't hit us, we're looking very good right now. Struggle comes out, it's doing half damage, uses Bite, that's not good. With 61 HP, we've got 2 more Pokemon left. We know we can take Kadabra out in one hit, we've got 37 HP. Can we? Yes, we get a critical hit! And we survive with 3 HP. Oh, wow. I cannot tell you, I don't stream, but my mate was here watching me do the run, and I was bouncing around the room. I was bouncing around the room when I completed this, because this is officially the end of this run, because you cannot get further than this part of the game using Struggle, because it's a normal move. But Phil, you did it, level 62, and he managed to get to this part of the game. But what time did we do it in? Let's have a look. So we did this in 16 hours and 43 minutes. In real time, that's 8 hours and 20 odd minutes of my life that I've spent on this run. But thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of this run, and we'll be back soon with another video. Take care.